All right, everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing fantastic on this lovely Sunday afternoon. If you're on my side of the world, if you're on the other side of the world, as always, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Welcome back to the stream. We are back in Stratford that we started last week. However, you may notice a few changes if you were here last stream. Well, we kind of did away with everything and changed our road network here because we were setting ourselves up for failure already. And because I learned a lot from our previous cities, I'm not going to make that same mistake. So what I've done is laid down some major roads that we're going to use to funnel most of our traffic through here. So we got this one right over here, which is Linden Street, and we've got Oak Street as well. A little work over here. Kind of got rid of a lot of the water buildings that I put in favor of actual grids. So as you can see, it's a little bit better put together. It's a little bit more uniform. It's just going to be easier to use the actual game zoning. And, you know, we can use Platter in the future, but right now, getting started, I think the best thing to do really is to use the vanilla zoning. That being said, I got rid of everything. I got rid of all our commercial, all our residential. I got rid of the road network that we put over on this side. I got rid of the highway because we're going to redraw all of that. We're also going to move this this cemetery because, well, it's not a good spot for it anymore. So, that being said, goodbye Brookhaven Lane. We're going to move you. It's going to cost us a little bit of money. I hope that takes the entire... Yes, it does. Perfect. Now, what I want to do, since we're going to have... I'm expecting a lot of traffic to come through here, right? I want to essentially do a peanut roundabout, but that's something that's gonna happen a little bit later in the game. So for now, or at least planning for later in the game, so for now we're just gonna do what we had last time. We're gonna bring this 2-lane highway up to height here. There we go. And we're just gonna continue this bad boy out this way. But I'll make sure. There we go. Go 13. Let's go 13 out. And want to just have a little bit right through there. And I want to eventually follow that little marker right there on the edge of the hill. So, got that in line. This road will eventually, right here, Linden, or I don't think that's Linden. Oak Street's going to go across this way. Linden is going to continue over the river this way. So that's how I'm planning this out. Now, again, this is just temporary for now, at least this part. Oh, crap. Excuse me. There we go. Crazy that this is a little broken here, but again, not going to lose any sleep over that. So we are going to level this terrain out here. Use that bit right there. And just continue out a little past here, just to mark that point. And then we're going to use the vanilla roundabout just for this area right now. Eventually, like I said, we will level this up. We'll use our own version roundabout just because it'll be a little bit better. When I say a little bit better, it's going to be way better. It's going to look fantastic. Part of what I was mentioning last stream is I kind of got away from doing a lot of what's it called? A lot of static or just upgraded type roadways, or manual roadways, I should say, not upgraded. All right. Oop. 1 second. All right. Yeah, we got some different road networks here, or just you get it. Anyway, road layouts. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. But we're gonna make this work because we're looking at two different developments here. This is gonna be our residential. This is gonna be our commercial over here. So since we don't have this built up, just gonna use two-way alley. We're gonna continue all the way out to the edge here, and same goes for this guy, all the way out to the edge as far as we can go, just to maximize our building space as much as possible. Now, put this guy here, but I want to switch this up now. What I kind of want to do is utilize these Lovely, lovely tunnel assets, which were somewhere over here. Check that out. Isn't that neat? That is super neat. So eventually I will get to using one of these. There's like a tunnel entrance. I don't think I can use it on this guy. Oh, I can. Yeah, I can. Yeah, we'll use it for entrances as we get there. This, I'm probably going to dip down into the terrain, bring this down, have a little bit of an elevation change there. But yeah, that'll be for the future. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of zoning here. So we've got Netherlands pack, camel roof, gable roof. There we go. Now we're going to put this in manually. So we're going to do that right there. Want to put that in. Let's do gable roof there. Start this in slowly. I don't know if that's exactly how I wanted that. I wanted the zoning on this side. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. Oops. Wait on that. There we go. So. That's okay. All right. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, we'll leave that one be. Gamble. Gable. Come on. There we go. Nothing like a little bit of row housing as we go up the hill here. Yeah, it's going to look really good. Our residential demand here and there. There we go. Yeah, let's fill in some of our commercial demand. Now I do want to keep the space open here. What we'll do is fit a little bit of commercial along this side. Do nice 4x4 blocks here. There we go. Gotta fill this space up nicely here. And fit a nice little park right in here. We have access to that? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Not a grand village yet. So I'll leave a little bit of space there. We're going to need parking though. So let's say leave a little bit of parking space here. Clear that space out. Get the sky. Be perpendicular. Ooh, with trees? All right. Oh wait, no. I would rather have... Where are we at? Pathways. That. There we go. And then we can create our own little concrete patch here. Love that. Okay. So we're going to use surface tool, concrete. edge to edge there. Let's bring that all the way back here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Love that. I love these new texture packs. But I did get some new texture packs if y'all are curious. The sign. Let's see. Parking. Okay. Asset to asset. Bridge pillars, transit stops. There, all that. Agent car. Oh. Let's see. Maintenance, not quite what I'm looking for. Parking lot booth. Yes, here we go. We're doing a lot of this, a lot of custom creations. I kind of want to get back to doing parking lot charger. Okay, we got some of these right over here. This. For EV vehicles, or EVs, I should say. Ooh, like that. You just put them on the wall like that. And what else have we got? I know we got a gate here. I think we'll leave the gate open, or a gate off, I should say. Parking reader stand. Yeah, we'll leave that off. Parking spots. There's a lot of little parking assets here. Oh, and you know what? I know we have bike parking. Let's see. Bicycle parking. Don't remember where any of that is. It's been a minute since I've actually put any of that in. I don't think I'm gonna... Oh yeah, I don't have access to that yet. Parking areas. We'll have that once we get there. Yeah, at least we got a little parking asset there. I think we're gonna keep going with the northeast commercial. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, let's keep adding some more homes in here. I think we'll just go all the way up with that, and then we'll do gable over on the side, like that. Now, we're going to have that issue where a lot of people were complaining about having small homes. We'll eventually get around to changing that up for them. But for now, I want to get these zoned in. If you look, small homes, yeah, people are complaining. There we go. All right, so we got a lot of people moving in. We're losing quite a bit of money just because we don't have a lot of people living here yet. See how this looks. Kind of curious how that turns out. All right, let's switch up the zoning here a little bit. Now, I should have a few people taking the train. Looks like we got a lot of passengers waiting, actually. Got room for 1,300 passengers here. Come on, folks, hop on there. Oh, I want to see how many people are on this train. 165. Yeah, we don't quite need that yet. Yeah, there goes the train. Picked people up, taking people out. This time, I think I want to get rid of stoplights for now. Just for now. Actually, I'll keep that one there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Just for now to get people in and out of here. I think we'll try that look. Whoa. Little delay here. There we go. That looks pretty good. There we go. Now we're going to take a look at our healthcare. We're going to drop this down because we're spending a lot of money on it. Spending a lot on transportation as well. Water, sewage. We don't really need a whole lot of budget on it. Electricity, we're pulling from outside, so it doesn't really matter. Just want to limit our overhead, or drop our overhead. Yeah, so far, so good. So, question in the chat: have your weekend been going? Oh, has your weekend been going? Excuse me. Just out of curiosity. There we go. Slightly smaller homes on this side, but I think it'll be fine. I don't think people will complain all that much. I hope. Oh, I'm not a huge fan of that. I'm not a huge fan of that. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna draw that. There you go. Yeah, not a fan of how that looks. Let's go in here and redraw all this. So I want to say it was that. And then we'll put in the gable roof here. Get rid of that. Gable roof. There you go. Interesting how that happened. Whatever. Thought we were gonna get ends like this. Gambrel roof? Oh. Yeah, I need that gambrel roof one. Alright. No biggie. Did like that asset though. Okay, gambrel. Gambrel. There we go. Just makes the end of the street look a little bit more complete versus this guy. There we go. Gambrel, gable, gable, gambrel, gambrel, gable. Perfect. The 4 units, bring this out. That. Take that around. Four. Gambrel. Gambrel. All the way down and all the way. I wonder how this is going to look. Medium density row housing. Yeah, let's see. You want to look at buildings, right? Buildings. Got Netherlands pack, so let's use Netherlands pack. Medium. Also want to look at row homes. That say medium? Yeah, it does say medium, bro. Yeah, gotta dig that. That's what we're gonna get. Okay. I see what we're gonna get now. Okay. Well, why don't we do this? We will do kind of like that. Let's see. Depth 2. Do level 5. Kind of curious. Let's see how these look. Ooh, that's the corner one. Love that. These are about what? 1, 2, 3, 4-ish, 5-ish stories tall. Not horrible. And considering the height of the other buildings, it's kind of right there. Yeah, let's go with that. Although I can't see the description of that. Medium density row housing. All right, all right. There we go. Gonna leave it as that. Wonder if we can fit. Nope. See, is there a, no, there isn't. The widest lot or lengthiest lot is going to be 3. Oh, why didn't I do it by 3? Okay, game's a little laggy today. All right, so 10 households, 6 households. I mean, okay. I'll redraw this. Whoops. I have to do a little adjustments here and there. There we go. Let's put some parking in here. Let's see. We got our parking thingy. Whoa. Oh, holy crap. All right. Terraforming here. Whoop. Minimize our brush size. There we go. All right. I really liked this parking texture. Where are we at? Over here. Where are we at? Where are we at? Concrete 01. There we go. Crap. Crap. Oh. There we go. All right. think we'll pull it a little far, a little bit away from the residential area. There we go. That way we can get a little creative here with the foliage. See, we got our hedge. Fence. There you go. There we go. And that should fit nicely right about there. Perfect. Oh, look at that. We got a Veyron that moved in here. Nice. Got enough parking for, what do we got? 10 cars? That works. That works pretty well. If you're just joining in, welcome to the stream. All right. Sweet. Everybody's moving in. It's looking pretty good so far. How's our industry doing over here? Looks like we've filled a lot of the jobs. They're not complaining about not having enough employees, which is good. Looks like we are producing textiles. Very nice. Now, I want to say this is because we don't have everything leveled up yet. It doesn't say how many employees we have, so I guess I don't have access to see that until we grow our city a little bit more. Oh yeah, no, this one shows it. I guess it's just the ones that aren't clean industry. Employees 5. Oh, because these are, never mind. These are warehouses. There we go. So the actual businesses are getting filled with employees, which is good. Fiber optics box. What? Wheat? Right. Yeah, this area is growing nicely so far. Got tons of people moving in. We'll level up nicely. 20 residents. It's good. This is good. I want to make it so that way there's parking on one side, but I guess we don't have that capability yet. Fill this in a little bit more here. Some North American businesses as well. Oh, have something facing this side of the road. Very nice. Yeah, I'm not too sure about these roof styles. Fine. I think it's alright at the end of the day. Can't get too caught up with worrying about details, especially when we're first starting. Right, certain details matter. Other ones, you can come later. Do want to get another parking space in here, though. Pretty important that we have enough parking facilities for our residents. There you go. Kind of like the elevation change here, how it kind of steps up and it sort of follows the terrain. Sort of. Yeah, fits nicely in there. We got a Miata, that BMW that we added. Hey, where's the BMW? Oh, that's not the BMW. Oh, there's a BMW. Parked in the wrong spot. I think that is a glitch with that asset. Ooh, a lot of these people have Bugattis. $1 million homes, $1 million cars. That makes sense, right? Alright, we don't need this many crossings. Let's get rid of some crossings. There we go. Get rid of that. Just have the crossings at the main bits there. Make it a little safer for pedestrians. Here we go. Has light post through it? Oh, wow. Hey, what's going on? What time is it over there? Oh, it's midnight. It's almost 1 a.m. How's it going? How's the family? Come on, game. There you go. 14 minutes to 1. Yeah. That fill in. There we go. Yeah, a little broken there anyway. Let's remove zoning over on this side. There we go. And here we will use platter. All right, so this is the perfect opportunity to use platter here. So we're gonna do, let's see, we'll just do one 2x2 cells here. We're gonna select our Netherlands pack, low rent. No. Gambrel, right? If I remember correctly. Okay, might have to do find it. Find it. We're gonna do Gambrel roof. We're gonna do that. Lot depth 2. The Netherlands. Okay, that's obviously not gonna work. So we're gonna do lot depth 2, lot width 1. Low density. There we go. If we can get it to curve nicely. I say we place him down first, right? Place him down first. And then do little adjustments here and there. Hope that's the street side, right? Yeah, that's the street side. You guys doing all right? He is currently working en route to his next destination, and same thing. Work has been all right. Work has been great, actually. Say that much. Been having a lot more time to do this. It has been fantastic. Maybe we will just close this off here. Yeah, just like that. Now, I kind of want to combine these. We get these roofs to line up. I don't know if it's going to work. Especially with the gambrel roofs. Let's see. We'll do look up gable. Alright. Snap to the road. Now it's going to snap all funky. Turn snaps off. Turn on anarchy. Kind of hard to see this, but let me rotate these around. So there you go. Like this guy, bring this a little bit closer to the edge there. Bring you a little closer. There you go. Now it's a little bit neater, and we'll just kind of fill in the space here. Nice little birch tree. There you go. Just kind of hide the mess that is. Let's see, where is our leafy tree? There you go. Very nice. You know, can't even tell. Just don't look too closely. That's all that matters. All right. Yeah, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Hope this works as a good sleeping aid. So I've been told. All right, here we go. Just gonna plop those down there. There you go. I don't want to keep the columns going through there. Let's see. Wide pavement path illuminated. There you go. I'll do tall hedge here. We got single lilac tree that doesn't float midair there. There you go. Now we got these little cultivated bushes that would work. Fill in the space there. There you go. At the start of a nice little area over here. Alright, we got this lonely gas station out here. Let's go ahead and fill this in. I think we've been doing northeast. So we'll go with northeast here. I want to shift this around. See, do we have access to any? Yeah, we do. Got access to a McDonald's, baby. Tell you this much. I have not had fast food this year so far. And do I feel better? No. If anything, I feel quite irritable. But yeah, I mean, who doesn't need a Macca's? Macca's? Go ahead and plop one right there. Yeah, we're a large village now. We got Riverside Grill. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna put a short hedge over on this side. The heck is that sound? That's this McDonald's that's making that noise? That's insane. Alright. So we're a large village now. Let's go ahead and get our large roundabouts because, you know, that's what matters. Just want to get parking areas. How about parks? I want parks. I want parks. Oh yeah, we got to be a grand village first. Alright, so we're not going to do that quite yet. Not going to do that quite yet. Get our roundabouts in here. A medium one. Asymmetric center. Love that. Get rid of that. Get rid of... boy. Get rid of these crossings here. There we go. Get rid of this stoplight. We don't need a stoplight there. All right. So far, it's looking pretty solid. Got our hospital there. We got some more money. We're making money. So let's go ahead and we'll have this be our civic center here. So that's where we're going to have our police station, our healthcare, fire station, all of that jazz. And city police station is probably a little overkill right now. In Netherlands, police station is probably good enough. 8 patrol cars. I think we can level that up in the future. Yeah, let's put that there. Politia. Very nice. Yeah, we can level this up. Investigation unit. Got admin wing. Nice. Get this to up a little bit. There we go. Just to get with the rest of the program here. And then what we'll do is put a retaining wall. I don't want a retaining wall on the entire side of the road. we could do that. Let's see. Nope, it's going to do the entire road. Okay, we'll leave that off then. Clinic, we're doing all right. There we go. That pushed that up a little bit. That's good. Good. Wish we can have a wall here. Yeah, how can we do that? Oh, if we do pedestrian street, let's do that. We'll do the narrow pedestrian street that we created. Where are we at? That's down here. Yeah, there you are. No, do not bulldoze that. There we go. Okay, maybe we'll just leave it as is. I think what we'll do is... Thinking. Make that all commercial, obviously. And did want to have like a kind of park-like look over here. Bring this around. What we will do, use this guy. Dang, I want to snap. Ah, there we go. Snap to the side of the building. Then do retaining wall here. Then we can do retaining wall here. There we go. What? Am I thinking of the wrong wall? Hold on. Oh yeah, key wall. There we go. That's what we wanted. Then we'll drop the pedestrian road. At this point, bring it down here. Right to about there. Make sure that's 180 degrees. Boom. Get rid of these crossings here. Get rid of that stoplight. Fix this little guy here. It's looking a little funky. Control H that. There we go. Control H that. There we go. That's a little bit more even. Yeah, it looks a little funky there. There we go. Get rid of these stoplights. Get rid of the crossings again. There we go. Get rid of the crossing. And I kind of want to have... let's see. I want to have a roundabout here. Let's just do it. There we go. And then maybe we will have the crossing back here just to get rid of that one. Leave the crossing back here. Remove that crossing. Remove that crossing. Yeah, we'll put one there. Oh no. Alright. Key that puppy, key that puppy. Oh boy. That's not good. Let's see. I forgot that happens with my custom roadways. There we go. All we had to do is add a lighted path right in the middle, and that fixed everything. Go back here. Boom, boom, and boom. There we go. A little terraforming here. There we go. So the clinic has its own little thing here. Go ahead and add some parking when we have that option. Now we can do the free parking. So let's just do that. I want that to connect up there. There we go. Awesome. Let's see if we can... Ooh, that light pole's in the way. Alright, let's get rid of that. I think we got an autosave right now. Yep, here we go. There we go. All right. Let's put invisible pedestrian path right through here. Like that. Perfect. All right. And I'm just gonna add texture here. Let's see. Pavement. Vanilla pavement. Over markings. Ground only. What we want. There you go. All right. And here we could just put a little bit of foliage. Oh, what? I never tried those assets. Never tried those assets. Let's just downloaded this pack. Pretty neat. I dig it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right. Really don't like these North American assets. They do not look good. I think it's just a regular... Oh, Southwest. Really? Okay, we'll give it time. It just doesn't make sense because the parking's... yeah, I don't know about that. I think we're gonna go... Yeah, let's just let it. Let's just let it grow and we'll see how it turns out. I don't know if I'm thrilled about the way that looks. Again, we'll see how it goes. Might look better. I don't know. That's kind of a nice little asset. What is this? Bensel vehicles? Alright, let's go ahead and lock that. It's gonna be a tiny little used car lot. Ah, garbage is piling up. Well, I don't want to start having that issue, so we're going to do our waste collection. Oh, we don't have money for that. We're gonna go ahead and lower that budget well way down. Yeah, so we got a little tied up on detailing here. Kind of lost sight of what we're trying to get done, trying to accomplish here. Alright. Something on fire. Sounds like something's on fire, doesn't it? Oh yeah, something is on fire. Well, you know, we don't have a fire station, so let's go ahead and build. Netherlands, small fire station. What do we got? 2 fire engines. Yeah, screw it. That's the lowest upkeep, so we'll go with that. And we'll just go ahead and plop that right there. We are broke, but at least we have a fire engine. Take care of fires. There he goes. Boo, wee, wee. And there goes all our money. So we're going to continue to lower our services funds. Drop that right down to 50%. Transportation, we're going to go ahead and drop that down to 60. Healthcare, yeah, it's going to be 60 as well. Still hemorrhaging money quite a bit. There you go, have a little crossing there. Alright, what do we got here? Gable roof. Go with that. Doop doop doo. Doop 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 doop. Doop. Yeah, that works. All right. We'll stop right there with that and continue our medium road density housing here. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Folks, if this is your first time in this chat, or those first time in this channel, welcome. Make sure to introduce yourself if you'd like. No pressure, but just go ahead and come in the chat, say hello. Let's see, let's not start that. Let's start a poll. All right, there you go. Get a little bit of engagement going on in here. And y'all can watch, fall asleep, whatever. That's fine. But feel free to chime in, say hello. Ah, son of a. That's not supposed to be housing. It's our park. That's our park area. Our civic area. That's fine. Course corrected. We're good. Keep building this way. Do a two-way alley for this section here. There we go. Two-way alley section just for this part here. Back to our gable roofs here. Gambrel for this side, gambrel for this side. Here we go. And we are still hemorrhaging money, folks. So we're going to go and add more commercial businesses. But we're going to go with the Dragon Gate buildings over on this side. I have an idea. Go ahead and move the zoning real quick. Okay, so we're gonna move it to this side first. There we go. Then let's go ahead and plop some roads down. There we go. Move things around a little bit. It's gonna be our major commerce road, Linden. I guess Southwest buildings don't grow that large. They do not. There we go. All right. Need a little stretch there. All right. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. It's going a little too slow for our liking here. Now let's see what we could do about... Oh, right. We're still trying to make money here before we can do anything else. So I say we try to introduce a few things here. So we've got our fancy area, right? Remember, we're not thrilled with the way these Southwest buildings look. So let's go ahead and switch that up. We're going to put the nice little restaurant right here on the corner. And what is this one called? Damska's Diner. Yeah, that's perfect. We got a little crossing right there. Speed that up. Be nice to have a little bit of a... Be nice to have a back entrance here. See if we can fit a dirt path. Wait, do we not have dirt paths? Oh, we could do invisible pedestrian path and do it that way. And let's see. Just do a little sand surface. Ground surface. Maybe we do wood surface. Nah. Oh, I don't know where the crossing is now. Shoot. Okay, it's right there. Boy. Gonna be tricky. Rid of that. It's right in here. Alright. Get our surfaces too. Arlen, what's going on? We are building in our new city. Here we go. We'll go with that. We are building in our new city called Stratford. There we go. This is making us money. Making people happy. There we go. Money is coming in. And we're about 3/4 of the way through to level up to our next thingy. So for now, just hang tight. Actually, keep building our industrial area up. Let's just do clean manufacturing for now. Who doesn't like a little clean manufacturing? A little bit of the dirty stuff in here too. All right, parking. Right in there. And then we'll just do around think the dark pavement surface will be just fine. Yeah, that works. I mean, there's a crap load of parking back here, but that'll do. Okay, we don't need 2 streetlights here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that crossing there. Honestly, we don't need these streetlights right now. The area hasn't grown large enough yet and need it. Alright, we already have homes that are leveling up. Love that. Ooh. I think we're going to unlock a lot of really cool new stuff that I added as part of the new mods that I downloaded as soon as we get to level 4. So we're not that far away. I'm sure we'll get there fairly quickly. But education, we can't really add anything yet. But if anything, we're going to go with these small schools first. And they have a pretty decent sized capacity. I'm not too concerned. I am concerned with the money factor, though. We're going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit more. As far as leveling up, Venture Playground. I just don't remember how large it gets. Oh, look at that. We do community school. Kind of like the way the Netherlands ones look. Netherlands one looks. There we go. But I mean, this would take care of our issues right away. We've also got the standard static ploppables. Could cheat a little bit. We go over to service buildings and do education. See, this doesn't cost us anything. So let us eat a little bit. Let's select our Netherlands pack, right? Oh, that's Northeast. Netherlands pack. An extension wing. Oh, that's going to get large. Venture Playground. Oh, yeah, that's going to get quite large. Netherlands University. What? Research lab. All right, we're going to turn off napping. We're going to see how this works out because this isn't going to cost us anything. Yeah, it's kind of cheap. But we're not going to do the expansions on this one. That's going to be the difference there. Ah, crap. We're really not going to be able to do the expansions anyway. We got the Netherlands school there. Let's go ahead and put one of the service blocks. Service blocks. Where are the service blocks? There we go. Education service block. We're going to go ahead and get that off the road there. I'm going to hide that in here. Okay. See if we can find it now. Boy. There we go. Here's what we have to do. So we'll go back to our service block. We're going to plop it right here. Select it. And then elementary school facility. All right. Two students. Why is that only 2 students? Provides access to education for 100 students. Both colleges, high school blocks added. All blocks will be college. Say what? Let's put it somewhere we can see it. Like right about there. I don't know if that's gonna work. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I don't want to mess with that. Let's just get rid of all that. It was a good whoop. What? Oh, did that actually cost me money? I don't know. Whatever. I'll figure out how to do that one of these days. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday. Why do we have semi-trucks coming through here? Destination 44 Elmhurst. Why? Why? Why is it even coming out here? That's strange. It's just going around in circles. All these semi-trucks are going around in circles. I don't get it. But, you know, I'm not going to get too bogged down in all that jazz. Alright. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Crossings at major intersections only. Find it hilarious that lorries or semi-trucks are coming through here. But it's working. It is all working out just fine so far. A lot of people are complaining about small houses. I mean, they'll get the big houses, don't worry. Right now, I'm more concerned with just getting a lot of people to move in. That being said, I mean, come on. There you go. That'll be at the end of that development there. Kind of keep it away from the mountainside there. See what we got. Spruce trees. Let's go ahead and select you. And then we'll just go ahead and plop a bunch of you. Turn off anarchy because I don't want to put trees all over everything. There we go. Yeah, it's good there. All right, folks, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a quick break. folks, and we are back. Sorry about that. Totally forgot I started a load of laundry before I started streaming, and well, I had to go put that in the dryer and hang it all up, air dry. But looks like we are level 4 now. Here we go. We got a lot of new assets here, new signature buildings. We can go ahead and use to beef up our area. I'm pretty excited about this. Now, as you can see, we got rid of the custom road assets, and the reason I did that is I got really tired of all the error messages that would come up when I start the game. So what we're gonna have to do is build our own, or for a 4-lane 2-unit road. So a few things that we really have to pay attention to is the size of the sidewalk. So we can't go any less. Wait, hold on. Oh, what? I can go smaller than 5 meters. No parking. There we go. I want to say 3.5 is about as wide as I can go, or narrow as I can go. Oh, turn off parking. All right. So we can see the width here, 1.6 units. Want to add another lane here. So car and car on this way. We're gonna do vehicle only. Vehicle only. That's 2.4 units now. Vehicle only. I don't think I can make it any narrower. Tram, let's do that. Turn off parking. 3 meters. Does that get us down to where we need to go? No. I think 2.5 is a little too small. I think it's too small. We'll try it. And it's 2.1 units. I need it down to 2. But I think that's about as narrow as we can make it. And the 40 kph to mph. About 25. Bump that up a little bit. 45. Hmm. Four lane. 4L 2.1 view. I kind of wish I can get this down to 1 unit or 2 units. But I know having that at 2 meters gonna make it a little funky. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. You watch the sidewalk. Yeah, you see how the sidewalk breaks like that? The issue. So if we upgrade that. Oops. I don't know what I just did. Nothing. I didn't do anything. All right. Let's upgrade this guy. Oh, actually it works there. Oh, wrong road. Yeah. Yeah, that sidewalk breaks a little bit. Now I could probably fix it by pulling back the node. Let's see if we can make that work. We're going to select that node. yank that back a bit, like this node. Yeah, that just doesn't work. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Back to normal 2-lane. Really want to have that type of road though. Man, that comes in so handy. All right, let's edit this. I guess we can just bump that up and have just a 2.1 unit road. And then when we upgrade it, we'll just, I don't know, think creatively. Or, better yet, we just use anarchy. Won't lose any of these buildings. We turn that off, right? Oh, dang it, what? I'm still doing that. Thought I... Does it have to be 3? It has to be 3. Shoot. That's a bummer. Yeah, the CRA roads were just something else. They were top notch. I think the sidewalks have to be at least 3.5 meters. Or 3 meters, excuse me. Let's see. Upgrade, select you. No, it has to be 3.5 meters. That blows. Let's see. Yeah, it's got to be 3.5 meters. I thought there was something funky about that. All right. Unless I create an entire area that just has... Oh boy. Yeah, see, everything starts driving just fine there. But it's fine. I mean, we can make that work. Question is though, do we want to upgrade this to a 4-lane? No, but we will keep this as is. I'm gonna take that. All right. I want to make sure to see how everything goes. All right. Now we have that for the future. Not gonna worry about it too much right now. But let's go ahead and get rid of some of these crossings here and here. And let's look at some of these new assets that we have for commercial buildings. Street food trailer, love that. I don't want to place that somewhere exciting, like out here. Why not? When we get there, though. Oh, that's gonna look nice. All these have to be unlocked. I don't have any of these unlocked. Because I'm using Netherlands pack. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. I'm never going to unlock any of these because I'm not using any of the regular game stuff. So I would have to stop zoning this area. Start building dedicated low density homes. All right. No commercial. I know commercial we're going to have. Signature buildings. EU low density. Yeah. Do EU low density for now. EU low density business. There we go. All right. That down, plop you down. Just go ahead. Build all this out. Yep. All right. I think we want to do here. You know what? I'm kind of regretting having zoning here. That's fine. I think we'll be okay. Marking, perpendicular, angled. Ah, that's not gonna work. Let's see. It's an alley. I want a regular. Ooh, that's not gonna be pretty. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Okay. Trying to figure out best course of action here. I need more people moving in. Need more homes. I say let's start building over in this area. So, got this. Need a way to get across. So I think what we need to do is bring this road over, because we got that hooked up to a roundabout. So we're gonna grab you. You. Bring you down with node controller. All right. Like that. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see. How can we bring this down? Shouldn't have made that connection there. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Node controller, bring you down here, about that far. So we want to have this be a tunnel section. So elevated tunnel like that at some point. Gonna anarchy that in. Yeah, let's. Yeah, you make that work. All right. At this point here, bring that down and across. All right. Let's grab that node. Bring you a little deeper. little further down. We select this bit of road here. Yep. Tunnel. There we go. Oh, right. How do we get this down far enough? What we may have to do is turn this into an overpass. So let's create space here. All right. And elevated just for this section there. All right. Close that out. That's a regular road. Just a regular road. Oh, come on now. There we go. There we go. All right. That works. That works. We're going to lower that note a little bit more. I want to say that might be low enough for what we're trying to accomplish, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, I just don't want it to be like a bridge segment. It's the only problem. Oh, here we go. Do medium one. Oop, 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 oop. Hold up. There we go. Let's see. Can we get you to go down? All right, so the road does have to go down considerably more. Oh, don't want that anymore. We don't want that to be an elevated section anymore, right? Find this boy tunnel. Yeah, I don't want to mess this up by making it a tunnel section. Retaining. And I just screwed it up. Let's see, can I just make this a regular road? I think I should be able to. This is tricky. Thought I had this down at some point. Expanded elevation range. No, not quite. Not quite. See, what I'm trying to do is go underground, right? Without really going underground. It's too steep of an elevation change. Yeah, look how deep it has to go. Oh, man. I mean, I can go up and over. I just don't want to. And I do need to get... Alright, maybe we'll do this. Just for now. Just for now. Alright, hear me out. Let's see, hold on. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Trying to see. Trying to figure out what to do here. All right. I think I know what I want to do. I think. Let's upgrade this to a highway segment. And then what we'll do here. The one way. Ah, crap. Need the highways node progression, and we're almost there anyway. So unlock real quick. So I'm gonna need this guy. So let's use our roads. Upgrade a few of these segments here real quick. I guess downgrade. Just to get a little bit of man, Can't even think of words right now. All right, rid of that. We go about this middle point, 40 meters out. Go 40 meters out this way. I'll get rid of that. Degrees, 40 meters. There we go. All right. That 40 meters. There we go. All right. Highway, 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 highway segment. Do continuous from this point. Make sure it's all 40 meters. 40 meters. Continuous, right? Boom. There we go. All right. Our segment there. Ooh, nope, nope, nope. Let's not delete. Ah, crap. We deleted it. All right. Come straight out from that point. Whoa, 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 whoa. These autosaves keep scaring me. All right. All right. That's 90 out. 90 out. Perfect. Let's keep here. 4 lane. No. 4 lane. Here we go. Upgrade that. Or I mean, yeah, do that. And we'll upgrade this to 3 lanes. Okay. All right, that's a little wonky. That's fine. We could fix that. It's 40. Right there. Perfect. All right. A perfect-ish circle. But let's fix that one. And 40. There we go. Ah, man. Okay. Eyeball this. Oh boy. Oh boy. What? This is being weird. All right. I don't know why this is being weird. I think I do know why, actually. Let's create a node right about here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Hope that doesn't change. If it does, we have to redraw all this, and it's going to be a pain. What is that? 30.1. We gotta go about 30 meters. Okay. $46. Let's go about 30 meters. There you go. All right. Rotate this around. Beautiful. I mean, about as good as that's going to get. Let's go ahead and upgrade this to a 4-lane segment. Actually, no. That can stay as is, actually. All right, perfect. Bring that back about there. Delete that, delete that. Then we'll get about 33.8. About 32 there. Oof, that's kind of messed up. Try this again. All right, let's do that. There we go. That looks like that works a little better. Okay, rotate that around. All right, that looks good. Okay. I don't want to do the same thing over here, but we're gonna have to pull this back a little bit. Right about there. Delete this segment. There we go. Now this is something that I did back in, what was our first city in City Skylines 2? I really enjoyed that. It was a pretty fun build. See, that's going to get all jacked up. Okay. So here we have to draw crop. That way we don't lose shape of that circle, I hope. I hope. Let's try this again. Yeah, it's jacked up a little bit. Yeah, that kind of works. Kind of back to being the shape it needs to be. All right. Might have dodged a bullet there. All right. Let's bring that out. I see. Okay. Let's remove the retaining wall here. Or the retaining wall there. There we go. Should be able to do this now. Yeah, I think we can get rid of that. I think that's what's tripping us up. Yep. There we go. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Now we can add our retaining wall back. Both sides, both there and there. Nice. I am so glad I am doing this. All right. Let's fix this a little bit here. There we go. I think that's about as good of a circle as we're going to get. And then, honestly, this should be... That should be okay. Let's try it. Oh, whoops. Power, power, power. Let's add power. Lights, lights, lights. Where are we at? Oh, there we go. Wonder how this is all going to look at night. There we go. Nice. And then we'll have another little highway road coming through here. Kind of alongside all this. And then that will be our residential area. We bring it from this point here. Oh, level 4, there we go. Still got to learn how to use those. Oh, shoot. Going a little too faster. Still got to learn how to use the blocks. And we'll make this nice little roundabout. Alleyway, here we go. See if we can get this the right angle. Zoning off the main road. There we go. All right. Cul-de-sac, nice little cul-de-sac there. A medium cul-de-sac here. All right. Yeah, it kind of works like that. Let's redraw this bit. There you go. All right. So this is where I wanted to go underneath, but damn, oh no. I guess I could just have it go, let's see, up and over? Then we're gonna lose this connection here. Secondary option. Let's see. If we go up and over, all right. It has to be at least 10 meters, right? Damn it. Come on. Go across. There you go. That's steep. Alright. No, I don't like that. Not a fan. Not a fan. Boy. is going to be tricky. This is going to be tricky. I don't want that to be the only way over there. I could just have it cross the tracks, but I mean, it's a small enough town. I think it'll be fine. Exceed city limits. What are you talking about? What? Here. I don't think it'll exceed city limits now. Perfect. All right. That was strange. Complex curve. So, not like that. Cross. Not like that. There we go. That way at least we got a little bit of connectivity here and there. Perfect. Go 90 out. And then out from here. Whoop. I really hope these are autosaves, not my computer glitching out. That would be unfortunate. All right. Let's get zoning off on this side. Turn this all off. Boom, boom, boom. All right. And zoning off of that. Perfect. And yeah, here's where we'll use platter. It'll come in super handy. So once we get all this down, be able to go in here, put some homes in. Platter. And we're going to use EU. Not UK, we'll use EU. EU, where are you? What? What density? EU. There we go. All right. So, I'm trying to get a bunch of 4x4 homes over here. That's really what these folks want. They just want large homes. Let's back up about 1 meter. Oh boy. There we go. Big homes, nothing but big homes. You can fit a 6x6 right in here. Ooh, that's gonna be a mansion. I don't know if we're gonna get 6x6. All right, what is that? A 4x6? At least we know we can fit that. Oops. We could fit a 3x6, right? Yeah, that works. 4x6, nice little 4x4 right in here. Be 2 meters back, maybe 3 meters back. Right on that curve there. Eventually one of these will turn into a 4x. There we go. Took a few tries, but we got it. Ooh, a little coffee at time is it 5:30? Ooh. I should stop drinking coffee. All right. Check out these 6x6s. Pull back. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. All right. Do 4x4s. Those are working out kind of nicely. All right. Let's try 3x4. One of these has to work. Well. There we go. Here we go. A little too close for comfort. Let's do 3x3. 1 meter away, right there. 4x6, I know that is an option. Damn, really? That's just not gonna work. 4x4 then. Bunch of 4x4s. Oh my god. Just give me a freaking 4x4. Now I complain about not having big enough houses and you don't want to build a 4x4 on the plot I'm giving you. Alright. But at least we're getting something. That's good. Let's try 3x4. I know that'll populate a few different things. I don't think 4x3 is a thing. Yeah, 3x3 is probably gonna be the best option here. Actually, can we get a 3x6? Yeah, baby. There we go. That's looking good now. I think now that we have a few more single family homes out here, we should be able to fill residential demand. Alright, so we should have access to parks now, and that we do. So, got a lot of people complaining about not enough entertainment. So we left some space over here, if y'all remember, to put a few things in. So we have 1x1 alley parks, but we've also got commercial alleys now. One pocket park. I wish we had something by 3. These are all 1x4s. Oh, here we go. 1x3. Perfect. We're going to turn off snaps because we are going to just put this down. Oh. Put this down. right in here. Right adjacent to that. And then we're going to go in and manipulate the thingies. Surface areas. There we go. I'm going to drag this out. We're going to drag this out. There we go. And probably leave that like that for now. Bring this out. There we go. Just for now. And then we'll do a little something back here in this area. Why don't we just do that now? Try our leafy tree. There we go. And let's go into anarchy this puppy in here. There we go. All right. That's looking nice now. Go ahead and get some bushes. California, what? Bluebell? Is that a new one? I haven't seen that one before. There we go. Man, all these autosaves are freaking me out. Oh, we've got offices now. Kind of a nice plus. Oof. A medium petrol station now. What did I do to deserve that? Ah, the espresso on the go. Yeah. Definitely need one of these. But I mean, we've already got a McDonald's. We've already got a gas station. A petrol station, excuse me. I think this should be right across the street from McDonald's. Right there. And we're going to get rid of crosswalk. No crosswalk there. Crosswalk there is fine. All right, just out of curiosity, I want to see how our traffic's doing. Damn, look at that, 80%. A lot of that probably has to do with the way I got these highways on here. Funny, I still don't know why we have semi-trucks coming through here, but we do. But we do. All right, we're still losing a little bit of money, so let's go ahead and keep zoning. Let's see. All right. A few things we got to do to entice people to live out here. Dog park. Dog park. There you are. Dog park. Right here on the corner. for all these people to enjoy here. And we'll put another one right over here. All these people to enjoy. Once I start having folks move in there. Now this is a little bit more up in the hills, so maybe people will be more encouraged. Let's see. EU. Residential. EU. Low buildings. 6. Off. EU. That's depth. Do width. 6. Oh, there is no 6. 4 by 5. 4 by 6. Okay. Well, that is educational. All right. Actually, very large cul-de-sac with trees. All right. That has been what's called a teaching moment. All right. That's not going to work. 4 by 5. That's not going to work. Right on this side. Nope. Come on now. A 3 by 5. That we've got. All right. Game wants to be difficult. That's fine. Three by 6. Put that there. Do 3 by 4. Nope, 3 by 3. We want to be just far enough from the road or from the highway as possible. That way they're not getting beat up with too much road noise. There you go. There we go. Ah, look at that. We got a first timer in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. We're not doing anything too out of the ordinary. I guess kind of vanilla, but yeah, thanks for stopping by. There you go, that looks a little better. We don't need a street light there. Let's get rid of that. Don't want a crossing there. Let's do asymmetric. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Yeah, pretty good. Now what I kind of want to do is have a raised section here. Oh, that's softened. Whoops. Brush strength. Let's turn this way down. All right. Get a stone up in here. Yeah, maybe not that. Oh, old ruins right there. Oh, yes. The Easter Island heads. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're also not going to put castle ruins there. We're just going to put a nice big boulder. Go up a little bit on that. Anarchy this bad boy. Like that. Oh, here we go. Rock random. Okay, well, go on boulders. I guess debris is more. Let's see. No, don't want debris. Keep going with stones. Wish there was some size that we had in cities 1. Those are pretty good size boulders. Whoa. California oak. Where are you? Got to US. California oak, live oak. There we are. All right, I'm gonna turn that off. There we are. That's good enough for now. All right. All right, so people a little bit happier. Slightly larger homes now. They're not complaining about small homes as much. We're going to go ahead and continue to zone those. I'm going to give the people what they want. Otherwise, they'll cry. Alright, and then we had a 3x4, I think. Yeah. There we go. Do 3x6 here. Do 3x3 here. 3x5 there. We do 4x4? Will it do it? Nope. Nope. We had 4x5s. Let's see if it'll give it to us. Alright, it's not. I'm just gonna let it go. If it populates, it populates. If not, we tried. There we go. Dig that. I just hope this all counts towards our EU housing count. It should, right? Should count. Let's see. If we unclick American, just EU, EU low density, EU low density. Yeah, 152 cells. We'll need 4,000. Low density, 15,000. Oh wait, we're supposed to be right here. Low density housing, 1,200. Gotta go another few thousand and we'll be right where we need to be. But let's look at our happiness factors. So everyone's a little upset about healthcare. Healthcare is not fantastic, but we're gonna go ahead and our districts. So we should call this entire section over here after the mulligan that it was. We'll call this Mulligan Hills. Mulligan Hills because that's what it is. I restarted that entire area. Let's go ahead and leave all that. We didn't make any money this time around, so we can't add our garbage facilities. But it seems a lot more people still want to move in, so we're going to keep messing with that. I think we need another road coming off of this one here, because we got a lot of zonable space. There we go. There we go. It's gonna be the only house. Nah, we're not gonna do that. Speed this up, speed this up. Gotta make some money here, gotta make some money here. Let's do some more 3x6s over on this side. Really want a 4x4 to zone in. Like, I don't get it. I don't know why it's not. All right. Oh, I love these switchbacks. I never looked at this side of the map. Cheeks Lane. Love that. Yeah, look at that. That just goes straight up. And it stops there. Where's the edge of the map? Edge of the map. Oh man, it just keeps going. Edge of the map's way out here. Where is that road stop? Oh man, here we go. Another autosave. Alright. That's pretty dope. And if we have like a lookout up here, that would be pretty awesome. That would be pretty awesome, folks. All right. We're gonna let all these people move in. Looks like we got some office demand finally, so I say we start building in some of these offices. Now this is gonna be our commercial sector right over here. As you can see, our thing's a little broken. We'll have offices right over in this sector here. Let's do some large things. Large things. Why am I... Cycling center. Oh, wait. Not quite. Not yet. Not yet. We want waste collection center. Oh, we do need recycling center. Okay. Recycling center unlock. Now, once we have enough money, we will be able to use that. Ground pollution low. Only have 4 garbage trucks though. Huh. We look at our recycling center. A lot. 1.5 kilotons, 3 kiloton capacity, storage capacity, processing 1,500 tons, 500 tons. I would need 3 of these, which would put us at 12 trucks and 1.5 tons, or 1,500 tons, or a lot less. Air pollution low, noise pollution low, ground pollution low. Honestly, that's probably a better bet than... Oh, it's kilotons. Yeah. Well, I hope we're not storing that much trash. So we'll find out. All right, let's go ahead and get some parking back in here. Rid of that crosswalk. There we go. Add some offices along this side. There we go. Surprised at how high our office demand is. We want to have a few other roads coming in through here. I think having at least 2 one-way roads would be nice to have. At least one. Need a tick. Let's get rid of zoning there. Get rid of zoning there. There we go. There we go. And then we get an alleyway that just comes right through there. All right. Perfect. Get rid of that crosswalk. Get rid of that crosswalk. Leave that one there for the roundabout. That one there for the roundabout. Leave those there. Yeah. That's good work. Nicely. EU businesses all the way down there. Perfect. All right, so we want to make sure that we have enough people to work. Because if we don't, we're just putting ourselves in bad position here. We're gonna have to build some homes here. There we go. Okay. We can have a few more down here. Hey, what's up, Brandon? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Or I guess welcome back. How was the work day? Holy crap, I've been going for 3 hours. All this took 3 hours, folks. Just to put it into perspective. This took 3 hours. And granted, I did step away for about, what, I think 5 minutes or so just to take care of some laundry. But yeah, this took 3 hours. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, kidding. Oh, but look, see, this is crazy. We got these 4x4 lot sizes. I just don't know why I wasn't working out in the other spots. I wonder if it was because this is very, no, it's just a large one. Interesting. Yeah, oh well. I know we've got the roundabout thingy, so let's do... I don't want the lights, the huge lights there. I don't want a dangerous crossing there. Actually, you have that there. Turn that off there and there. That way you can allow people to turn. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We don't want parking here, so let's see. Let's see. We have one lane. Nah. Not get too carried away. Honestly, this is probably a little too close here. Let's do 3x3 there. 3x3 there. Let's fix that. Just a little too close for comfort. The edge of the highway there. There we go. That's a little better. And it leaves room for growth in future. So that's nice. Do you want to throw in some foliage now? Time to build a dealership? Yeah, you know what? Actually, we don't have it unlocked just yet, but it is an option. Where is it? Where is it? Muscle car garage and then auto center. But I need to have 7,000 cells filled in. I've only got 200, so got a ways to go before I can get a fancy modern building that is sure to cater to any and all motor vehicle needs. Why, that's not my description. That's the game's description, in case you were wondering. Box in pub. Let's make it a little bit more enticing to live out here, shall we? Oh, we got crime. We got to get rid of crime. Got to fight crime, folks. Gruff McGruff. All right. Let's see. So we have a police station, right? Why aren't they doing anything? Because our budget is in the crapper. So let's turn that budget up to 70%. Transportation, bump that up a little bit as well. Make money from fees. Parks and Rec, yeah, let's leave that as is. Fire rescue, let's turn that up to 60. Education, I don't have anything yet. Healthcare, let's bump that up to 72. Operating districts yet. We only have one ambulance. I have one ambulance for the entire area. That's not great. And we got our civic park here. We get more people moving in. All right. Let's go ahead and add some more medium Netherlands housing. Looks like it wants to be no larger than 3 cells or 3 units. Oh, do we have mixed Netherlands? Let's see. Oh, EU mixed Old Town style housing. I want to use that. Tiny town. We're almost there. Almost there, folks. UK mixed housing. Oh, I am going to love that. UK low detached. Ah, it's the pub. I want to add this in. Where is it going to fit the best? I have a feeling because of the gabled roofs, it's going to go well over here. At least this will. Box in and pub. I need to have it look up like this. If we plop that there, and then we go in Netherlands. Turn that off. Pod width 1. Depth 3. Whoops. 3. Oh, 2 actually. Oh, it's not connecting. Level. That's level 5. Ooh. Start with level 3. Alright. Gooch this boot down a little bit. Yeah, that works. Actually, pull this out just a little bit more. Right about there. Yeah. Oh, I don't want gabled. I want gabled, not gamble. Gamble roofs. These are all a little different. Just different enough to where it has that look. Let's look from up top here. All right. All right. All right. Let's see. Another one of these bad boys in here. Let's rotate you around. And get that to line up just right. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, get a ooh. Ooh. Oh. Poplar. There we go. And a few bushes right in here. Boop. Boop. And a little boop. And a little boop there. And put a little boop in there as well. Boop. There we go. Can't tell. Looks normal. All right. Look at that. Damn, that looks good. All right. Now I know we can get a building that looks like it butts right up to that one. It's not going to. Ah, shucks. That's all right. let's get our gabled roof there. Gamble roof here. Gable roof here. Gable roof there. No, it won't fit. Then, I don't know. Do a park here. Why not? Let's see. City parks. I know we got the pocket parks. That's what's going to fit in here. Commercial alley. Let's see. Want to do square pocket park. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't like that. If we go back here, take a look, should have. I don't like that either. Oh. There's got to be one of these that's going to fit well. You know, obviously not the landmarks. Whoa! Oh, this is that skinny building that will work very well in a spot that I had already actually deleted. This is that. This would have fit so well, but I got rid of those streets that were intersecting. All right. Something for the future. Totally forgot. The good room building. All right. I'll try to remember that. Folks, don't let me forget. All right. You don't even know what I'm talking about. Park. Let's see. Nope. Damn it. All right. Here's what we'll do. Oh. Flower. Done. Easiest fix, right? But wildflower bushes. I can put the vibrant ones. Wait. Super vibrant ones. What the? Yeah. Oh, that looks super good. Damn, I am good at this. No, I'm just kidding. I swear, I am very humble. What humble people say, right? I am humble. There we go. All right, leafy tree. Oh boy. Nope. There we go. Okay, we can fit one of these small ones in here, right? Yeah. Crazy how I don't have anarchy on, but those trees are somehow fitting. But I'm not going to complain too much. That looks just fine. Alright, so we got to get a gable roof now. No. Gamble roof. Gambrel. There we go. Alright, it's got to be a gamble. Right, there we go. Anarchy this bad boy in. Pop that down, turn anarchy off. Let's grab you, scooch your boot. That didn't quite fit. let's select our surface area tool. Bring this surface area out. Bring this one out too. Bring you out. Bring you out. Bring you out. Bring you out. What I really want to do is put a fence around this. But no, you know, screw it. Let's do it. So if we go in net lanes, I know we've got fences, fence net lanes. Now I downloaded a fence. Fence, no. Residential, yes. If I can see where this is, there you go. Whoa. Alright, get rid of net lanes. That's not gonna work. Alright, yeah, we'll leave it as is. That's fine. Nobody will care. Oh, actually, what we can do, use net lane with this guy. Then we can put, after we do that, what the? Turn that off. The manual ones, I think this will be easier. And I think we could fit, whoa. Gosh, put that there. There you go. There you go. Can't even tell. Can't even tell. That looks great. Turn anarchy off. Make sure I can actually fit this tree in here. And I saw it go blue for a split second. There we go. All right. That looks fantastic. Done it, folks. Done it. Look good. All right, looks like we got another newcomer. Thanks for stopping by. Folks, if this is your first time, feel free to introduce yourself in the chat. Hey, maybe even hit that like button and subscribe too. Oh, there we go. By the way, it looks like we've got 4 likes on the stream so far. Thank you very much. Church Inn and Restaurant, all right. Ooh. Pub and restaurant, the Heath Pub with terrace, larger Fox Inn Pub. All right, I want to finish this area out. Let's see. So these are by 2. So if we do some 4x2s, we should be able to fit this stuff in there. Netlands cable. All right, let's. Oh, I don't know if I can anarchy this in. Do 2x2. And we'll throw in a gambrel. Not gonna work. I have to do it manually. Oop. Look at that. Like a glove. Like a glove. That's gonna fit very nicely. All right. I dig it. I dig it. I think we should get a nice little crossing going. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Don't have parking yet. So, dude, should I have put... Yeah, let's see. I think I have access to parking now, right? Yeah, parking areas 2. Unlock that. Parking for what? 10 cars right across the street from the pub? That's safe, right? Yeah, screw it. Floor covered spot. That offers a lot more parking, but let's just go with that. That should transform that space there nicely, hopefully. Get rid of this crossing here. There we go. Get rid of that crossing there. Yeah, crossing right there. Alright, so the residential area is filled in nicely. There's a few other spots where I could have fit some more. But yeah, I think it's fine the way it is. I don't want to get too filled up in there. I do need to build a school. High crime risk, that's not great. Yeah, their efficiency is crap. This is garbage piling up. I can't do anything about the garbage because I don't have enough money to build a recycling center. I put a recycling block in. Cost me about $2,000. Let's see then. See if we can figure this out. All right, so we got a recycling block. Cycled into metals, cycled into paper, cycled into plastic, textiles, and static ploppables, service buildings. Let's find something that'll work nicely for that. Geological Research Center as a recycling center? I mean, I kind of like the look of that. I kind of like the look of that. Ooh, that's a little too large. Geological Center, I kind of like the way that looks. I mean, modern technical building, that kind of works too. That does not work. Technical university, nah. Yeah, I kind of like how this looks. We'll go with that. All right, well, let's move you. All right, so we got to add vehicles. No. How the hell does this work? I mean, should work, right? Should do its thing, I'm assuming. Really need to learn how to use these. For garbage, processing speed 0. Boy. I think I need to have vehicles in order to be able to no idea how the hell this works. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. Bulldoze building. Boy. Okay. Requires road access. Yeah, I had it right there, right at the road. Yeah. Oh my lord. Did I need to place? I needed to place this down first. Ah. Okay. Now I can do the recycling one. All right. Okay. All right. So if we find that building again, which one was it? I think it was one. There it is. There you are. I'll put you right there. All right. So, I only put one garbage truck. So let's upgrade that. So 3 garbage trucks. Oh, let's do 1 garbage truck, but line it up so that way it goes out of the thing there. All right. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's put a surface area. Nope. Surface. Surface. Where are we at? Surfaces. There we go. Concrete. Vanilla. Sully. Let's go with Sully's. So 90. Snap and snap. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. There we go. Is that gonna work? That gonna work? Wish I can see. Oh man. Okay. Let's select you. Go page up for now. Yeah, it's just gonna be easier. All right. Garbage dump. Nope. Select operating districts. We'll use 3. Okay. There we go. All right. I kind of want to put one here. Oh, no, we're gonna scooch you. I mean, that works. That works. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, that is brilliant. That is freaking brilliant. Love that. Oh man, that looks great. And we're making money now. I'm digging that. Digging that big time. Alright. But they still need to pick up trash over here. So that'll be a thing at some point. And they gotta pick up trash there. Garbage management. Okay. Education, might as well. Might as well go into education. Alright, we don't have money. Trying to do the Netherlands school, right? Let's see. There it is. 100K. We're almost there. And it was actually supposed to go here where I put homes. Crap. But I guess it'll go here. And right up against that building. Keep forgetting I have to at least put a few spruce trees in here just because of the area we're in. And it makes sense to have spruce trees. So we're gonna plop some down, and we're gonna put a fence here because it's a little unsafe. We don't have an industrial fence at the very least. Keep people out. Yeah, let's do that one. What the? Where are you? There you are. There we go. Hello? Connect, connect. There we go. All right. That looks funky. All right, why don't we start from this side? Start from here. Oh, 90. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Connect. 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 There we go. There we go. Oh man, that took a little work. All right. But we got what we needed, and we don't have one on that side, so we'll have to do something. I know we can do a hedge. Oh, let's do a hedge. All right. We're going to grab this hedge from way back here. There we go. Awesome. All right. We have a little bit more protection there. A bush. Bush is protecting people. And we'll put some trees in, don't worry. Let's just do that right now. While we wait for things to continue to grow in. I find it hilarious that it keeps wanting to grow up on top of other things here. I think it's probably because I have that. Get the gist. That's what'll be going there. Yeah, something's going on over here. Facility full. Awesome. Let's see. How do we anarchy? This way. What does this do? Stop. This will stop this. Stop from this block to pick up. Wait, what? Where'd the whole facility be specialized? Oh yeah, no, we're not doing that. Okay, that's full. No, 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 no. Off. Yeah, we gotta get a recycling facility going. 200K. We're a little far away from that. Alright. Let's up the parking fee a little bit. And let's see, how much is this green line costing us? Where are wait. There we are. Okay. Let's go train line 1, ticket price. Let's go ahead and bump that up a little bit. Perfect. Mulligan Hills. Once we get to Tiny Town, we'll be able to add a few other things. So far, so good. All right, need to keep zoning. Keep zoning. Let's get rid of that. That'll be the end of. Go flip this around. There we go. There we go. All right. Parking. Oh. Nope. Nope. I think so far it's coming along. I mean, it's still... Oh. Keep hitting the tab. Could definitely benefit from having a lot more people moving in. We're only at 2,400 residents, but that should help our lack of labor issue. That should be able to get us more money, so that way we can afford a few more things. But I mean, kind of neat that 0 people have died. Good job. Go ahead and do create a district. Going from here to there. Wrap this around. I think we'll turn that into a tunnel and have it loop around. Maybe. I don't know yet. Not sure what I want to do with this area just yet. Rosewood End? Nah. We'll leave that named like that for now. Gotta name this area here too. Well, we've got Crescent Highway, right? We call it Crescent Heights. That's an option. So let's go ahead and pull it back from the highway. From the dual carriageway if you're in the UK. Let's delete those nodes. Let's just go right across. Get off the road. And back to snapping on the road. Briarwood Grove. Okay, that's a name. The name is not going to stick, but it is a name. Anywho, folks, thank you so much for joining in today. Hope you all had some sort of fun. You got to enjoy the stream. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the new city. I mean, I'm quite proud of how our traffic is going. Right now we are, oh damn, we dropped a little bit. But it's still moving. It's still moving. So as long as we can keep this area from getting all tied up, I think we should be okay. I don't know what these things are dropping off. Probably... Oh, goods. Oh, because these... Okay, alright. So they use semi-trucks to transport goods to level up homes. That kind of sucks. But that is all right. was 170K. Ooh. Put that school in real quick before we call it a night. Here we go. All right, that put us into Tiny Town. We got more money. We're gonna make some more. We're gonna, yep, students in school. Gonna be a thing. It'll happen. It will happen. That's gonna do it for me tonight. Again, thank you so much for joining in today. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you're enjoying the build so far. I'm really liking this this map. Banff is absolutely pretty. Don't remember who created it. You'll have to forgive me. But if I look real quick, I will tell you right now. Oh shoot, I won't be able to tell you. Let's see. I can look in last week's video description and tell you who created it if you want to play along and download this map. Alright, so it's by Shane Builds. Banff by Shane Builds. So make sure to check that out. Download it. Join the Discord group. Submit your city. Show it off. Show it off to the community. Anywho, hope y'all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are in the world. And I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody. Bye.